battles.
What is it?
He wants help.
Is it bubble bath?
What is it? Say what it is.
Say it.
Oh man, that's what?
Yeah, stop playing with.
I thought you gave perfume.
Can I open one? Can I open one, Dad?
Trevor, stop it. Can you eat it?
I don't like this.
Trying to figure out what it was.
Oh, but I got a container. I don't have to have 2 containers.
The cat, you gonna eat the bubble bath.
Oh, boy. Hey,
Oh,
can I open
the
up
poor
this more?
cat.
Can I open up a whole bunch more?
The way in the bath.
There, can I open more?
What'd you get?
No, that's it, drink. We're done for today.
Say what you got.
My
Lego.
Lego container, so I don't have to have 2 containers for my Legos.
Or anything else?
An empty
Jeremy,
Lego
we're done for today.
container.
Oh, darn it.
There.
Throw it. Jeez.
Did you open it up, see what's inside?
Yeah.
Yep, nothing in
I
it.
saw it.
Nothing in it.
I can't even put my juicers in.
Trash gets
Can I open
open.
it more? Like this?
Wait,
No,
trash
it's
gets
yellow
open
guy.
something.
You
And then
Yeah, I
I
have
do.
a finger
No,
here.
Jeremy, first.
I have a
First
finger
trash
ready.
on me. Then you, Jeremy.
A new pair of pants.
Yeah.
It's close up, Mom.
What do you want, baby? Skates. My turn.
What color are they?
Purple.
Pants.
Try mine. So you know, I knew it was skate. Told you I was getting skate.
So?
Because I could tell by the bottom.
I never said you weren't. I'm gonna
That's
open up
fine.
more now.
Wait, Tristan.
I'm gonna have to go. I forgot about my sneakers.
It's not very heavy yet now.
The bucket.
Yeah, probably.
The beautiful
What
sneakers.
kind of bucket?
You'll
Jeremy.
see.
Stainless steel or aluminum?
You'll see.
It's wherever. What do you think? Am I right?
This
How
thing.
many quart?
Hmm?
15 quart.
Just
right?
open it.
Hey Travis, so I bet you have to guess this.
Is
Is
it
it
more?
a computer game? What is it?
Hi,
It is a stainless steel hat.
It looks a lot different.
You gotta open this one, Dad. Really
I
fast.
do.
You'll never guess it.
Okay, never guess this.
Where? Like,
Yeah, done it.
what is it? What is it? What is it?
You'll never guess
You
it.
done it.
That's different new.
Baby.
Ever guess what's in here?
It's all of them.
Yeah, huh?
Put the towel on.
Why not?
Hey, I guess it was all of them.
Yes.
Actually.
What do you think's in there?
I'll tell you.
Why not?
It's from me.
It's before me though.
Let's open it.
Oh, yeah.
The box isn't real.
Oh,
okay?
eat
Now
it.
you open the box.
Best Christmas
Mine's
present
fine.
I ever had.
Yes, here's mine.
Fine.
I mean, yours for me.
Ah, I rubbed it out
Check
so
out
you
what
couldn't hear
Dad gave me.
anything.
I heard everything. What's in here?
Shake this sucker out.
Shoe
Something
jack
for the
around.
morning, everything is.
Okay.
Something for the morning.
Jeremy.
Everything from the
Jeremy,
morning.
look.
Everything from my.
Jeremy.
You get this out of my
No.
used.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
Brand new.
Brand new used deodorant.
Yeah, she bought the deodorant at a garage sale, Dad.
Yeah. My hat.
This is my brand new, almost
it
used
isn't.
eraser.
Don't I look cool, Travis?
And this is my leftover used foamy foam.
Look what Dad gave me.
How could you give him that, Amy?
Nice hat, Jeremy. You pathetic.
Hit me. My hat.
I knew it. There. Looky.
Don't stick it right there. I can't
Hey,
move
Amy,
it. Blur
whose
it
turn
out.
is this?
Mine. Wow, I got my own weaving kit.
Maui.
Cool. Nah.
Now you do pot holders.
Why did they give you a weaving
It's
kit?
a G.I. Joe.
No.
Amy, you so cheap you give her a weaving kit.
If I can open it, Amy. Should we tape a
Should we
shot?
have food and stuff?
Oh, sure, you want 4 pieces of tape to make sure.
Oh, wow. How original. I got a Northerner box.
Alright, you got food. Cool.
Oh, boy.
What's Kitty got? Kitty's got
A Simpsons shirt? I get a Simpsons
Kitty
shirt.
got
Yay.
tinfoil.
Oh my god, look at all this, Jeremy. All this stuff I get in this one little box. Hi, Kitty, go play with your tinfoil. What's this? Skirt. Okay.
It's for me.
I got a Simpsons shirt for a nightgown.
Oh, my
Yay.
bottle.
I got a
Wonder I had
nightgown.
them up there.
A new nightgown. My new nightgown. Pretty big, isn't it? My nightgown. Good.
You should see all the players you can get in this game.
Oh, there's so much
This is a multi-package shipment.
I want more presents.
Me too. Oh my
I
god.
got one more at least.
Look, Mom. Here, Travis. Here's one for you. Jimmy, there's one for you. Yes, it is. Oh, that's right.
This game is huge in this.
What?
That's been taking a long time.
Here's one for me. And here's one for me. And here's one for me. Ha. I still got 3 presents left.
At least they gave me a map of the.
Jimmy, that's it.
So that's the yeah.
Feel
it
this
is.
really heartbeat.
Ooh.
How
Oh, this,
original.
they gave me a map already.
I'm sorry. Hey, look at Kitty's sleeping here.
Jimmy, look here.
Wrap Kitty back up.
Me and Jimmy are guessing the presents. And Jimmy, I
I
knew
think
this.
Xerox's page.
What is that?
Told you it was a tape player
What?
thing.
They make my maps
Duh, Amy.
Make me up some what?
in this game. Dude.
How do you open this?
Oh, boy.
I got my new toy gun.
Tape holder.
Yeah, I got my cap gun.
Just want battle tap? Battle storm, whatever it's called.
Wait.
Okay.
How do you open it?
You know, I can buy you guys.
Oh, what's this? Looks interesting.
And what is it?
Hi,
Laying it out there.
Heart, cool, heart keys.
It's a new nightgown.
Look at that, Jimmy. Cool, look at that, Jimmy.
What a mess.
I bet Christine doesn't have this deep flash sheet.
No, she has 2 songs on it, on the trash. She got it off the tape radio. There, that's 1 to my So, man, this is gonna be hard for you to pick it up.
So I don't want to do the deep because I already.
There.
What's the cat eating over there?
Oh, vapor.
The
Really
tinsel.
playing in it. No, it's paper. Mom, looky.
See, Amy.
With
Close
cheese.
up, close up.
There's 2 more presents.
Ooh.
Presents for you.
Says to Carol.
Does?
Yeah, do that to mom.
Owen?
What mom get?
2 Kelvin wings.
Supposed to say what you got. Hold up the
Oh, I
camera.
thought we were about that.
I knew you said that. It's what,
Wow.
do like they do on TV where you bought it.
Like Vanna White.
18 karat solid gold filled with glass that's been heat treated to a perfect rose. Right?
Guess so. Right.
Can I open this?
What?
I should open this stuff.
Yeah.
Kitty over there.
Let's see if it's
Where's
got
it?
No, oh, Kitty. Hey.
Leave him there, leave him there, Amy.
Santa Claus.
What?
Amy.
And he's real happy about Christmas. Just look at that face. A smile. Not.
This is the rest of my box?
What's that matching things?
He's got all my parts in it, huh?
That present of mine. Mm-mm.
Uh-oh, Chess, this is the same company that made Bubble Bubble. Where is it?
Teddy-O.
Disc A. Yeah. Disc A and Disc B.
So you might be able to find out where they're from, their new address?
Yep. I had a kid, there was a kid that had the game. Had it. Bubble Bubble for a little while.
Well, we better record these
But he
ones.
erased it.
You what?
His father erased it. Erased everything off the computer.
His father's stupid.
Snooped it all.
Here's the instructions.
Travis, you gotta give me a lot more presents. Hey, Travis.
All mine.
Here's another one.
Turn it off now. Hit the red button.
You gotta read this stuff too, Chad.
Goodbye.
Dad.
They don't show it. They just say that these are their
I'll make
games.
sure. I'll make sure he's dead.
American Bubble Bobble.
The killing is fun.
Hey, good, the tab's already on it.
It's moving.
Here it is, puzzle points. and
Oh
stuff.
God. Jimmy, look at it. It was moving a few seconds ago.
Sure.
Hi, Kitty. Kitty, Kitty. Go over to Tim's lap. Hi, Kitty.
Chess, we could get all these games. We could get Raskin and stuff. Renegade.
Yeah, another shirt.
Chess, we could get all these games that they show here. Wow. So where's their new location?
Alive! 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 He likes me good, you know?
There it is. Right here, Chess. Where's the poster?
Jimmy, I can fit my Walkman in here, but I don't. It
Yes,
broke.
hours of role-playing fun.
Jimmy, I bet you my tapes do fit in here.
Yeah, here's where their new location is. 51462.
Yeah. Vancouver, Canada.
Where they moved to Canada. Don't do that, Jerry.
Toys.
Yeah, Kitty's gonna have this whole place torn apart.
We're back.
Now I open. Oh, Kitty, I thought you were coming in there.
Here, Kitty, Kitty, come back. Meow, meow.
Let's close up now.
Oh, hi, G.I. Joe.
From Amy. 'Cause I know who wrecked it, Mom. I can tell.
Amy.
No, I don't think so.
Amy likes to wonder what my raft looks like. Oh yes, it's the size I want. just my raft is the size I wanted. Amy, I got the right sized raft.
You don't want me in this thing, do you?
What the heck?
Just another shirt.
Won't blow off, huh?
I think they got that stupid.
I think I'm done.
Let's see.
Hit the fade mount, there you go.
Where you go tear it
Push.
apart.
As soon as it goes black,
What?
you push the little red button.
What is block?
Bye.
Bye.
Orange thing as well.
Merry Christmas 1991, son.
There's a gold card here.
See, Jimmy?
Christmas of 1991.
I thought it was
Remember
gonna
that.
around and they just didn't say. But I did something like that, and that's way back.
No, I ain't.
Jimmy, give me the...
Mom, you got gum around. Which got gum?
No.
You don't need gum.
Bubble gum, nothing.
Too late now to get to go. Sit there and shut up. Keep your mouth shut.
Any mints?
Pretty package.
I'll fill in on these sitting there.
Fine, open it, Grandma.
Why? Ready to coffee breath amongst other things. I'll fill you coming out.
Grandma from Kimberly.
Can I sneak by you just 1 second? You're gonna need a chair right there.
No, he's on the wrong side. You gotta be up there for the chair.
Look,
Camera's going this direction. Yeah. I was gonna say, we can let you sit on the stool.
Sit right here next to me.
Well,
Why don't you open your
this
present?
is a sweater.
Huh?
Did you open your present?
I will in a minute. Why?
Open up.
Well, it's clothes, it's a sweatshirt. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, it was clothes.
Where's this mark?
Oh, that's
Where it is?
pretty. That's pretty.
Ought to fit you too.
Why?
Ah,
What
it's
is
a little
it?
present.
That big
So you get to the
Mom, you gonna give this box of gum to the kids.
Mom.
Oh, pretty.
You pretty?
You are
Oh.
man, I
This is to Mom from Bruce and Debbie. Shane's on grabbing.
Couch.
Huh?
need Debbie.
Shane's on
I
grabbing.
don't even open the gift.
What kind of book did you get?
I'm waiting patiently.
Food gourmet.
Oh, a cookbook?
Oh, next year's copy waiting. Frugal gourmet cook for Christmas. These shiny pages, it's beautiful. Colored pictures.
Who was Santa left you?
So I don't have to go
These
look.
guys go for
So I don't have to go looking for a notepad anymore. I'll hang it up where I can get near the phone with it.
Oh, I didn't know Red you could use it in your vehicle.
Thanks, Debbie.
I
Well,
don't
I
mind.
don't know if this can be either.
Yeah.
Suction cup on it?
What do you do with all these
That
bottles?
works good too.
I'm gonna take
Oh,
paper off
this
it and
is
see what it looks
pretty.
like.
Thank you.
Grandma.
Oh, I got an album.
Oh, good Kenny.
An album?
Have them, Grandma.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna get one, I guess, but I didn't think of it.
Never give it a thought, huh?
I have to give it to
No,
you.
I didn't give it a thought anymore. You
What's
wanna
the
let
Star
me see
Trek
if the
in
girl
this
had one? No pictures in it.
That's your problem.
Yeah, but if you want a different one,
Here's your grandma.
Mom chose the one she wanted. And I got other favorites down there, you can choose which
What,
one
me?
you want to. I didn't make them. I was gonna make, no, I was gonna make extra.
Yeah, we got a giant one.
Extra one.
I got a
We
giant.
picked it out.
Why do they, you
I know that.
know what it is?
Different colors.
I'll make sure
Yeah,
it's
like
sharp
that.
cheese for the apple pie.
The round thing, let's see, what was?
Have sharp cheese for the apple pie.
Oh, you've been waiting for that.
Forgot
The
already.
apple pies are in the freezer, Bruce.
What do you open the kids' presents?
Freezer.
I just don't know.
Watch it, Amy.
How good is that?
Debbie.
This size a lot.
Jeez. thought the last one was from her. What, she could be carried away or what? Hmm?
Mom, Bruce and Debbie. I got one.
What?
It's cold.
You know what this guy's over here?
This plugs right into the tree, right?
Ah, peanut brittle.
Oh, boy, I haven't had these in a long time.
Yeah, we picked them out.
What is it?
Good.
Oh, who
Then
got
I
you
can
them?
take, then I can take my shoes
Who
off.
got you them?
The kids.
Ah, got my peanut brittle too. You can't eat peanut brittle, I can.
I got a can about the peanut butter.
Oh, Jesus is dead. Ah, stuff in my truck.
Cheese crackers and Cheerios. I said, oh, come on. So I said, I'll buy some. I said, well, I gotta get that for Blue as well. But
Hey, that's all right.
I told her they were
I
your
carry a box of that in my truck all the time.
Nice, aren't they?
What am I gonna do with this
Oh,
pillow?
Christ.
Debbie, what am I gonna do with another pillow?
It's not a pillow. Get rid of that rag off that terrible chair you're sitting on.
Molded Enterprise. Yeah, that's Christmas.
I don't know what you're thinking is.
Another pillow.
There needs to be Christmas on it.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, you mean I can put that
Around
on?
the tree.
You know what hell we went through in China for you, baby?
Yeah, it's, I know, I've been looking, I was looking by.
You would have seen me. I took kids with me and got the,
I was thinking I had something that,
the turtle train, the toss,
Yeah.
$40.
Sure that'll cover the
Well, I mean,
bag.
I took it back
I
from
don't know
the
if
store.
we back now. I like the ones with the
Kick back and all.
bulbs,
They're 35%
the
off
ones
right
that are
now.
moving all the time.
That's what, like.
The ones last year, there was a couple good ones last year, and I wanted to get one on sale.
They usually go on, guys from the store, but they'll up to the Monday with the choo-choo train, and I'm standing there and I
Mom
asked
from
the lady
Bruce and
about it.
Dad.
She doesn't talk right. And she says, well, we'll try it out. The guy's sitting there with a bag, great big bag of ornaments, he's clutching, he says, are you returning that? And I said, well, no. I said, because if it isn't working properly, it'll get mailed back to the company.
It's a
And,
dream thing.
Huh?
Oh, I squeezed that thing and I couldn't figure what kind it was.
what is it?
And somebody said something
A
about
dream thing. Summer sausage.
Oh, sausage?
I forgot to bring slippers with me.
Let's go with our mustard.
You did, look at all my marks.
Sure will.
I got.
Wow.
Your ribbon shredded.
Get all kinds of goodies.
From Kimberly. It takes a lot.
You can chew for all
Tell
we're
them if ever seen another one, get one for
Chew
you.
on everything.
Slice the one you got you.
Carl Freshwater. Well, where tracking paper was.
We got the cheese, we got the crackers, we got the meat.
Oh, I got a tablecloth.
Cherries.
Late for Christmas now, Deb.
Well, that's,
Well,
that may be next year's.
you know, she go out and put it on the table. We wash the
Yeah,
dishes,
this
we clean the
table's-
table.
Almost, man.
Well,
No,
which one?
Bruce, it's for the kitchen table.
Oh.
I go out and put the
Oh, it's a
kitchen.
round one.
That's when you said you wanted.
Piling them right up there, huh? I guess so.
Thank you.
You can buy, you can join the club, it only costs $20 a
And I
year.
think it's one of those, I know it, you can buy me a membership. Or real bad, nobody will buy me one.
Hallmark?
Why don't we just buy a membership for the family?
No, because they send you 2 ornaments each year, automatically. You get 2
Got
ornaments.
the
then
prices
can
up,
open- you can
Carol, you
still
don't wanna
go
hear
this
too
year
many
and
of them, I'll tell you.
No.
Then you get a new
My
ornament.
hair
you
was
get
about
an
to
ornament.
scare the shit right out of you. I
For
never
joining?
paid any
For-
attention.
That's not
A
yeah.
little
But you
kitten.
can't get
Look
it
at the
away.
size of it.
Then you can buy
Another
just
one?
3.
Well, maybe it's not what I want.
That's
Maybe
not-
three under my
Oh,
mirror.
my God,
I don't fuss, I don't care so what they think it can't get any other way.
Oh, I looked at those, Carol, with those socks, with those, look at the top. You see what the top says?
Right here, this one's gonna be impossible to get any other way.
Yeah, there's a.
I got a pink and
Well,
black
anyways,
hair
wait,
like that.
then you have the option to buy.
You can't get a Star Trek ornament.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I heard about it.
Oh,
No, I heard
Yeah.
about
I
it.
said that was easy.
I went to 7 gift shops, and finally one lady says, well, it probably won't be in before
Finally,
Christmas,
somebody
but
called and
I will
said,
take your name, and I said, I don't care, it comes in
You
in
know it.
January. I said, we
pull them
want
off
the
already?
order. She said,
I
okay.
got all these up here.
I was hoping you wasn't taking the back one.
Oh, who was this one from?
You're bad as a
This
kid.
one's from Kimberly.
You're as bad as
Here.
a kid. Tearing all out of
Oh,
there.
this paper.
Looking without even, you know, tearing something open without even
I
looking
mean,
at
where's
it.
the
I don't wanna ruin this
Oh.
paper, this one's pretty.
Rockin' my boat, let it off,
I got some chocolate
yeah.
covered cherries too.
Uh-oh.
Did Travis open any of his yet?
Get
no, I
back
just
to
have
that.
to get off today and open it.
Now, Irene, if you don't want that cat, you take it back down and
Take
change
the
it.
scissors over there.
Because I didn't want to buy one when you were with me. And Debbie said that was
You can hang it all the way up.
That one and a teddy bear that would flash like Really, I could get.
This is from Irene.
Stay after I told her about these. Thank you.
More pots and pans.
Yes, because I just ruined mine after I told her I needed these. Thank you very much.
Opening your grandma.
My pots and pans. I went and I got a potato masher.
Those are yours.
And I got to weed the wrong one out. I
What
smashed
kind of
the
pots and
Marlene's pan that she gave me. Regular
you
pot
did.
pan.
You ruined the pan.
I ruined it.
Not the one I ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Not the one I ruined.
No, I ruined the
Marble.
I got the whole thing to it.
Did you? I have one. Oh, give me your
That's
there. It's yours. We have my apartment.
Oh, that
What'd you get?
pretty. Look at
You
that.
didn't hold it up, Jeremy. What'd you get?
Oh, it's Remy.
Keep it.
Cutting board, huh?
Oh, look at
Thank you,
this.
Carol.
See, it's
Grandma,
not
good
somewhere.
job, buddy.
What kind of cutting board did you get?
Marble.
Marble.
Pastry board.
Marble pastry board. Thank you, Grandma.
You noticed I run in the store with that. They was sitting out there in the store when you came in the other day. I went around the corner, I grabbed it up, went around the back of the counter and in the house with it. I don't know whether you saw it or not.
No, I didn't see you running around either.
Hey,
Grandma,
Kimberly.
which Carol is this to?
She's Carol, the other one, her present's up on top, so you got as much with that one. And that one is Brucey's, that other one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bet you're right on, didn't you?
No.
What? Wait, this is Debbie.
Where are they?
What's this?
That's my favorite wrapping paper.
Got some books to read?
Now how are we gonna save this wrapping paper? Where's my scissors? We don't waste the good wrapping.
I don't know, didn't you get one?
Grandma, delivery.
Oh, Carol's got
Special
little
delivery.
bear cherubs on hers.
I didn't know where to use that, but I thought it was a cute little compact. I thought you ought to have it. I thought you'd like a little color on your face. Huh?
Get that healthy gold.
Yeah, look over here. See how your color is.
No, I thought I'd give her a little color.
Look up.
This is my rolling pin. Mom wouldn't let me buy the green
I
one.
use the rolling pin.
The green one is
I got a
terrible.
small one. I was
It wasn't that bad.
I thought
Yeah.
it was
He didn't know he wants to buy it.
thought they were gas.
See, mine came up with earrings that I didn't have.
Yeah, Phil gave me one like 2 years ago when I had my apartment. There were marble rolling pins.
Just a non-stick kind?
I don't have.
Nine stick, what's the difference? You don't cook only once in
Take a
a blue moon.
Are you gonna let Strauss have that? You got a phone.
So I knew we had a
Oh,
Debbie, you got
a
me.
phone?
I thought it was Tommy had one there.
Ain't you got a plug in your room?
I didn't ask you
I
about it.
thought
It's
you did.
okay. I
Yeah, you gotta plug in every room.
That'd be a rebel.
It's up there. I didn't get a phone right on.
Hey, you ain't old enough yet.
I just had to
You
keep
got an on-off ringer on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, people.
Oh, yeah. You don't leave 10 things. You gotta get something in.
We have the
Shut up.
cranberry.
No matter what.
This is a
I
cranberry.
got a coffee maker.
Open it up.
Hey, Wayne, we can
I
make
can't
real,
hold it, it's too heavy.
Wayne, we can make real coffee now.
We'll open it. Ah, pretty ones.
Cranberry kind.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
You nice?
Yeah, we were getting those.
Cranberry, 10-piece set.
Yes.
Covered non-stick saucepan, non-stick saucepan.
You got the, what do you call it, in the bottom of it?
Brown.
Open it up.
It does, that sucker will keep right on cooking. when you
Thank
turn
you.
it off.
You know how long it
Grandma.
is?
Thank you.
I grab
Oh, you got, is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Pants?
Now, you want to make it decorative, you know, all that fancy stuff over there that's got out the store? Gingerbread stuff. Papers with trim on it.
Can't use them unless you wash them.
It'll hold
And
all.
you can't wash them unless you open it up.
That's pretty much what it's for.
Well, you said that before, and you never clean your covers since.
They're pretty ones.
Yeah, they're.
This sounds good, red with the sleeve on it. And it sounds good.
We open them up and throw the box away, then I know they're gonna go in the cupboard sooner or later.
Well, I got one for Christmas.
Well, the box gets thrown away today.
So the friends can come in and see what I got.
Right, they'll see it out of the box and the box will be gone.
But I thought this one sounded pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Well, tell me how it
Amy's
is.
got some smelly.
Take the cover out.
No, it isn't.
Take a pot out. That's a cover. Shit.
Kinda tough to get to a pot.
Well, I have to throw the box away.
It's really good. It's a necklace here, Amy.
Whole
Take
idea,
this,
unpack it.
I
You'll sign.
mean, you wear it.
There you
Just don't
go.
get it on Grandma's table because they'll make
Hey.
it.
Got that black shit on the bottom, just like it clipped on with some candy.
You get high fit too.
Yeah, but what about,
That's
Keeps it on cooking.
Cranberry one.
you know, I don't use that, where's the little one?
I don't have one like that.
Casserole.
You'll have to tell me what you're talking about.
Where's the
It
little
has
one?
those little wood pieces like wings and there's a.
No, there's gotta be a little one, what's this go to?
No, I got that thing down below there.
We can name that color. She's got the stain on the store.
That goes to that pot you got
Right,
there.
right.
Cover there, another cover there.
It looks so
How
funny.
many covers you got in that sucker?
Goes to
What
that.
did you get?
Is this one?
My dad.
Yeah, this goes to that.
All goes to that
I
one?
got my
Let's see,
silver
let's see.
chest full of all 16
Tip it
knives.
up.
Now that goes to that.
That one goes
Just
to
big
that
brown
one.
box.
There's another one that goes to
Very
this
big,
one.
very
It's
proud.
empty.
One of these.
The silver's at home. I have the whole set.
Want to go put it in there?
Yeah.
That's the one that they got from
And you got a
Now, we
phone.
had to, there
Big
was a
cover
little,
for the bottom one.
That'll cost you about $8 a month just to hook it up.
Yeah.
No, now let's have to click online.
What's the down, what's the main payment now? Hey, on my line, you wanna hook on, it's gonna cost you. There's one's got the other handle.
It don't cost extra hook on your line.
It'll cost him extra to hook on my line.
No, it won't.
Does too,
Why?
cause I make him pay me.
Well, it don't cost you anything.
Pay some of the service, he's gonna use the line, he pays part of the
Now,
cost.
where you can charge
Why?
It's called training, proper training.
Whoa,
No free
it's
ride.
long distance.
No such thing as a free lunch.
Any,
Always gotta go
He'll
under
be
there.
16. He's gonna have a job anyway.
Goddamn right.
any long distance calls he makes, he has to pay for. Other than that,
When he turns 18, he's out of the house. One way or t'other, he best be gone.
we just got done talking about that. We don't approve of that theory.
What? What, being tough?
Grandma.
Get murder in Lee Center.
That's set out in the store too, you asked your father what that box was.
Yeah, it's set there by the front of the hutch
On top of that,
on a TV stand.
Don't
It's set
open
there
up the
for
box,
2 weeks.
Jeremy. Don't open up the parts.
I don't know.
Just
that
leave
was,
it running.
that was
And
sitting
you were up
there.
here and helped me move
And you
stuff
wanted to
around.
know
It
what
was
it
still
was.
there.
Yo ho ho.
Hey. You got this?
The handles looked there when she bought it.
No, that's what she said.
We found him dead.
They said they found him dead on one of
One Taybird?
It's dead.
Yeah, was it dead out in the
It
It
didn't
said found dead.
found
That's
it
all
out
it
there.
said.
Right.
It didn't say
The autopsy said asphyxiation.
Yeah. dead by asphyxiation,
Suffocation.
suffocation, yeah.
He probably threw up because they said he took for Valium. And that's when Bobby Bentley died. He threw up and strangled himself. He gets.
Oh, Kimberly almost did that when she was
Why
a
was
kid.
she asking?
And that's probably what happened then.
Smelly, huh?
I was been waiting for that.
You got everything else from under the tree that belongs to
This is the
who's
kind of
here?
talking about. It was lace on the bottom.
You need a wide angle
We
lens.
went nuts
What's in
finding
here?
that.
What's that?
Kind of
That's
long.
when said that,
That's why I told we just get black with full lace on her.
that guy in Lee Center, she said he buy drugs from people.
What else did I get?
Wayne's is over here yet.
Yours is over
I
here.
got one on
but
the
no-
floor. I knew I had something somewhere.
Good dad. Keep the boat. I want the boat. Give me the boat.
She said, why would you sit
Don't
out
rattle.
for now? I'm waiting.
Haven't rattled.
Amy, you're gonna help me. We're gonna put that for the.
What?
Amy, I'm just saving bows.
Huh?
Do them first.
Do what?
Why you want decorative pieces on it?
Well, I thought
Little
maybe.
Brucey.
No,
Let
that
me
Bruce,
go look at
that is
it.
Bruce.
Take that out there.
Bruce is,
All the
that's,
pieces
yeah.
and starts
It
laying.
looks
I
like
didn't
Bruce
mean on the
Senior.
top, it
You
was
know,
on
it
the
says
line.
Bruce
Well,
Senior.
you gotta
That's
see that.
ours, isn't it?
Put one
Yeah,
on
but
here.
it looks
That's
like,
Wayne, where
I
you
didn't
see
see the
the
comma.
spots
It
that
was like
little-
Brucey.
What, there?
Little
Yeah, it
sliver.
was like slivered up. As a present.
What'd you do with it already?
Well, Mom went through it.
Check it out.
Kind of movie.
Stereo.
What kind of glue? White glue?
Should be both about the same
Like
now.
Mom.
Same size bag, same rattle.
I'm gonna give him the first blue one.
I had to sit and hold it because I couldn't clamp it. I tried clamping it and I couldn't clamp anything. so
I told her I always use tape. I tape it down when it's something like
So
that.
when did you get it?
Oh,
Way back in the summer.
See, there we go, Kimberly, we got some more new ones again.
I went up to my bedroom, Kim, for
Beware
the
myself.
rocking chair and that big cardboard box, and it was a cardboard box. And then it sat out here in the store for about
Said
2
that they
months.
just told me. I didn't see it.
Sat right in the on the counter.
And you didn't see it. Yeah, you asked what it was though.
Well, you didn't tell me what it was.
You're right.
No, I told you it was a, what did you call it?
Not really.
I don't remember, I don't, I know it wasn't.
Wait, wasn't this one that you said was for wash?
It's in a
stand top or
plastic bag.
something?
No, it was in
In
a
a brown
plastic bag.
plastic bag out there, set on the
Sit
front
right
of
on
the
that
hut.
TV stand, right in front of where the hut's was.
I don't know.
Right in plain
That's
sight.
why I asked you if you
Right.
wore black ones.
No, I wear everything, but I wear white mainly.
Oh, I thought you wore black ones all the time. I
No,
saw a
I-
black one on your feet.
Now, these are charcoal, they're different.
Well, you
Those
usually have
charcoal
like,
pants.
whenever I see you, you usually have black ones, and Kimberly had snatched
Oh my
black
God,
ones on.
very
This
bad.
one,
Yeah, I wore black ones when I was
Yeah, you, open up yours, I wanna see what you got.
Well, they were pretty expensive.
I wear them all.
Not the
I
same.
either wear charcoal,
close.
black, or
No.
Same size box, same rattle.
No, it ain't, that's the same, take it over there and check it.
beaded seat for the truck.
What they are. Same rattle, I knew it was.
Yeah, but they're different.
Oh, maybe they are. They're bought in the same store.
No, they weren't. This was bought in, Ames, and that was bought out in Utica.
I'll be able to wear.
When we buy them in Florida, when they're on sale down there. Remember
Well, you
all
were
those
looking
places?
at them, and, Bruce was, or Debbie, Kim was talking about Bruce wanting one or something.
Yeah, I use their seat in my truck all the time.
All the expensive cars have them in, so they must be comfortable.
I don't know.
I took one out and sat on it.
Did you?
Well, they had one
Your
down
guy-
there,
Put
we
your
sat on
cushion
it.
on that chair and go to that right here.
I'll try it.
Hit me.
I was bowling down Florida. I looked at
I
them.
know you were looking at it.
Provide support for lower deck.
I wanna see how they work, 'cause I might get
Improve
one.
ventilation.
Yours is a little different though.
No, our thing was kind of.
Ain't yours got colored beads around the edge or something?
Yeah, they, I guess, I don't know. That's what they look like.
All I can do is sand it down and redo it. The trouble is, this is paper.
Should be. They made the right from United
They got two
Smith.
different colors? Yep. Oh, yours are white or
Wood, it's not a case cover, it's supposed to be solid wood case.
Debbie,
I'll find out. That'll go in my state truck.
was that all right?
Go right in my state
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
Why?
Throw the box
I think I'll
away.
buy trucks now.
Why, WB going on
You
it?
like trucks?
Oh, okay.
Here, I got this.
$10. Why don't you just take these?
How does it take?
Got them
Find some,
What?
decoration for it?
We're gonna look at it.
I don't
out
know.
on the back shelf.
They missed it already, glide and go
Back
off.
room. There's a lot of it.
It was after Christmas.
The Bruce said I had to take the tags off before Christmas.
I hadn't turned it on. Well, I thought if you didn't want it, you could take it
Nice.
back to Montgomery Ward.
Nice.
No, it's fine.
You get
I almost drowned
$19.95
bought one
back
myself.
to Montgomery Ward with it. But you can't send them the $10.
Well, that wouldn't make any sense. That
So this way it only cost,
Right.
don't, you ain't got much invested in it.
Travis, crayon or moccasin?
I got the thing in my pocket. Or in my pocket.
Grandma, do you have one of
Those are my normal
those
shoes, okay?
bag that goes some clothes in?
Yeah, you want
Did
to
they
take all
fit?
those home, you mean?
We're getting there.
We said
You go out in the store and go over where the wood sets, there's a box of wood in, there's a box there with a whole bunch of plastic bags in. But before you go, up there on the
I'm sitting
table's a
there.
bunch of envelopes.
I need everything.
I think they're one size
Well,
too
wait a
small.
Let me see.
Wait till your father gets back.
Bruce said that they looked like they were really small. They were supposed
Wait
to
till
be
your
10.
father comes back. Go get your bag first.
Moccasins are too small.
One size
I
too
thought
small.
they were, but,
Well, Bruce said they were. He said he couldn't get his foot out.
Oh, boy, I think you've been up
so
to
if you
it.
Let me
want me
see
to
one.
take them back to Ames and get the money, or you can take them back to Ames yourself. Don't throw the slip away, it's in the,
Yeah, like Carol take, then she's got Travis Gray with her, you can try them on.
you didn't take the slip out of the, oh, he took them apart.
They pop apart.
Grandma, look at that bag.
No problem.
God, that was good neat. Well, probably,
Is it,
I just
is
don't
the
take
tag in there yet?
All the others are woman's tent.
No,
sales
in
slip?
your sales slip.
yeah.
This much was enough for all my cars right there.
There's your sales slip.
A little bit more.
Oh, man.
What's that, Mom?
Dirty.
I smell this stuff.
Solid.
What you want?
Yeah.
Easy
Yeah.
watch, this is the guy.
Used to move your fat ass.
I suppose you shut that thing off out
They're
there.
both lame.
Yeah,
They're both lame.
For harmful.
yeah, well, shut them off, they ain't got to play. Travis, can you shut them off?
Avoid fun.
You wanna do that?
Why do you want to shut them off?
Well, I know you used to have them
Dual
on.
fading. Here we go.
Merry Christmas.
Sitting
Pick
here.
the first one up.
Huh?
They put together.
Well, shut mine off.
Well, that didn't make you sick.
Yeah, those Chinese bells.
Say bye.
Bye. See you next year.
Hello, and welcome to my very own tour.
Take something like that to work and stick it on the shelf. Hey, you want the old pages? Here you go. And I go, what?
Wave hi, Grandma.
Well,
Hi, how are you?
This is at a bridge set.
Hi. Hello.
We had a movie camera here, and then they didn't.
Take pictures of Mom, take pictures of Mom.
It's too dark in here for this.
Well, too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
Slide it together a little bit.
Put the light on in the kitchen there. It's over around the corner. It's on this side of the wall.
Where you belong?
Hey, it'll turn on as you enter.
Yeah. Yeah, I was so mad at my sister, my brother. I could have killed them if I'd have been there.
You either can look at it through that eye, or you can do this. And look through it at that eye.
Better.
Right. That's why you brace
I was
yourself.
all on call for what they did there. To get the cops
I
around.
wanna
Then they
do
wanted to
that.
get in
Why
the
can't I
house.
can't
Bev
do
had
that,
the
Dad?
keys, and she.
Let's go check out the residents of Florida.
Because I didn't supposed to go in.
Whoa. Yeah. See those people that we don't know? Oh, good. You should not know. Got a good close-up of them. Beach.
Take the dog on you.
Look at the studs. Look at the studs.
Throwing stuff at the dog.
A filthy, dirty truck. So if you want to live in Florida, give up. It's useless. Just look what you're coming for.
The Florida. The ugly. The Florida.
But here's an available house for you right here. The studs. Let's have a beautiful fade on these tomatoes. Bye. Same day, yes.
Welcome to the vast wastelands of our oranges. Here on the left you may see acid on the left. Or one of these two. What do you
Move
think?
back, Joe.
Oranges! Oranges! Oranges!
Gee, put your hand to it so we can see proportions.
What?
Put your hand to it. Grab the grapefruit so we can see the proportion, or I will be crushing your head.
Beautiful oranges.
They're ugly.
Look at the spots. Look at the spots.
Beautiful spots.
Not.
Let's see your manicure, Jeremy.
Natural.
Put your manicure right in front of the orange. Okay. Picking an orange.
Whoa. Picking an orange.
What legs, baby? Ooh.
Rip off the top.
Wait, I can't see it.
Ripping
Get
off
back, get back.
Look at my
Hey, Jerry. Jerry. Florida comedy. I am crushing your head. Crunch, 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 crunch. Paul dead, Jerry. Crunch, crush. I am crushing your head. Crunch, 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 crunch.
Look, I can
Crunch,
juggle.
crunch,
Jeremy
crunch,
is
crunch.
now a legal girl.
Look, I can
Jerry.
juggle. I can juggle, see?
Come on, Jerry. I am crushing your head.
Jeremy is
Crush,
now
crush,
a
crush,
legal
crush, crush,
girl.
Don't do that. Don't. Come on, Jeremy. Crush, crush.
Jeremy, catch. Jeremy.
Jerry. Jeremy.
Can't.
Jeremy. Okay, you gotta jump with me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3.
Crunch.
Okay, Amy's turn. 1, 2. No.
What's
1, 2, 3. Right in the head. One more tour.
Doody 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 doody.
Not on the lawn, okay, please? Doom doom.
Doody doody. Oh. Doody 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 doody.
Yeah, keep in my
Take a
hand from
picture
this.
of the playground, Charles.
No, we're not going that far.
Take a picture of that.
Ah, but the truck. Oh, yes.
Picture of everything.
The beautiful flowers.
Aw, they beautiful. Not.
So,
They're beautiful.
birds. Yes, they're actually birds in Florida.
They can actually fly. Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
How original.
Not only are the birds, but yes, there are
You can
nerds.
look at someone drinking beer.
Drags, these arms drag on it.
Wave hi, stranger.
Scratch the sand right into it.
Okay,
You still running off tape?
just a few minutes.
First beer in Florida in a long time.
And right here, there's only one little bar missing. That means it's almost full.
Wow.
One of the bars just disappeared. That
The
means
battery going dead.
good.
Wow.
Jeremy, you get suntan while you're down here?
I'd rather go
You're
to the
already
beach.
flushed. You ain't done nothing.
Take pictures of giant anthills to try to squish.
Crushed them too late.
Giant red ants.
So studs again over there.
Yeah, they're really studly with long blonde braids.
That was one big rock. And when I heard when it hit, bam. Fuck, bounced me, and then I got a couple more rock hits. Never bounced.
Yes, and this is where we
Pretty much
spent
wiped off.
24 hours of not so
Came
much
here
fun.
and pulled into the car
2
wash.
days.
That's why it's really shiny.
Take pictures of the back.
I got one dent there, and I got another dent up on top somewhere.
Wave bye to the stranger.
They're wearing evenly.
The same date. Dun, 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 dun. I'm back.
You can turn it off.
There goes Fade. Don't ask me why.
Fade it away.
Alright, here she
To
goes.
grandma.
She's not locked the door on me, behind me.
Take pictures of tons of them.
Bye.
His beautiful face. Not.
Goodbye.
Smile, see
Okay,
those teeth.
already. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Fade away.
Fade away. Goodbye.
Amy. Jeez.
Number one
Go
blender.
outside.
Let's check out the kitchen.
Fade.
The battery's half dead. Don't. You're making the people sick, Amy, okay? If you want to make them sick, you go, whoa, okay, stop.
Okay.
Mini buns. Be a millionaire. Chris, man. Here's a brand. Check it out. Claire.
Are we still taping? Good question. Uh-oh.
Come on, look at this, having a race. Who gets me the slowest? Come on over. Come on over. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh, get her. All right, well, that does bring me down to my last and final piece of meat. It's something that alligators really like, and that's a whole chicken this time. Now, I'm going to be trying to get an alligator high enough to take this chicken right out of my hand. Now, this will be the last and final jump of the show. It will be located around the front there, so you might want to come around the corners or something and get a better view. I'll give you plenty of time to do that. In the meantime, I would like to say to you, if you have any questions for me after the show, please feel free and ask me. Or if you don't have any questions for me, or if you don't see me, there is an alligator education center. Right over there, it's the brown building with the yellow sign, and it has lots of interesting facts about the alligators. We will be having another show today, the Alligator Wrestling Show, going down to south end of our park, all the way down there. Don't miss that. That'll be taking place at 3:15. But in the meantime, let's see if we get my last whole chicken jump. Come on, guys. I got a whole chicken. Come on around the front, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. I got a whole chicken now. Who wants it? Who wants my last whole chicken? I need to jump off this high, guy. Can you jump off that high? This is yours, Gator. This is yours, Gator. This is yours, Gator. Oh, good jump. Give my Gator. Oh, he just dropped it. Did he get it? Anyway, give my Gators a big round of applause. They had a hard time today. I didn't think they did a pretty too bad job. Y'all show yourselves here at Gatorland.
Gatorland was founded in 1949 with Lato and Gotland. Since that time, we have literally raised thousands of alligators throughout the years, not only for the market, but also for some educational purposes. For example, the University of Florida has done our artificial insemination projects here, and we are proud to say we are the only place in the world who has produced gators through the means of artificial insemination. All right, take a good look at all this water out here. This is a vast tributary, which feeds all the way down to the Everglades, and this has been known as we call the headwaters, or beginning of the Everglades. Now, we do have lots of fish in the water. We have lots of catfish, as well as tilapia. Tilapia are better known as Nile perch. They're the ones that keep our water somewhat clean. Alright, now just over here on your left-hand side is our Crocker-style Gator Wrestling Arena. Right here you can watch our Gator Wranglers wrestle down one of 18 gators, which average 6.5 to 7.5 feet in length. That next show does come on at 3:15. You might want to mosey on down here and catch that. You can watch one of us jump on the back of them, do some crazy and wild things with them, and you can learn some very interesting facts about the alligator. Alright, that's over on your right-hand side is our Cypress Swan Quag. As you go through our gate and across this swinging bridge, you can enjoy the natural beauty of Florida and our cypress. And this over here on your left-hand side is our Crocker-style food service. Right here you can try some of our world-famous smoked alligator ribs or some of our deep-fried gator nuggets. But if you're not too keen on gator meat, Miss Pearl has smoked up some other delicious food that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Alright, now over here on your right-hand side is our Cypress breeding marsh. Here's home to 135 alligators that you can see in their natural habitat. Now during the nesting season, the female alligator does lay about 35 hard-shell eggs, about the size of a large chicken egg. They take about 65 days to incubate and hatch. And once they have hatched, the babies are called grunts. They scurry to hide for their prey to many animals, such as raccoons, rats, snakes, turtles, birds, and even large bullfrogs. Now, the most common asked question out here at Gatorland is what is the difference between a gator and a crocodile? Well, the main difference is the shape of the head. The gator does have a broad, rounded head, while the crocodile's got a narrow, pointed head. Now, another obvious feature is the skin color. Alligator does have a darker grayish color to him, while the crocodile's got more of a yellowish green to him. Also, the alligator does have 82 very sharp teeth, while the crocodile only has 76. If you all cannot see the difference by the shape of the head or the skin color, simply let one bite you and count the holes, but we don't advise that too often. Alright, now coming up above us over here, this here is our boardwalk. It leads all the way out to our triple deck observation tower. Now there you can get a good look at that 10 acres of breeding marsh, as well as this gators I was telling you about. And you may or may not believe me, alligators have been on this earth for over 80 million years. Now this does make them natural survivors. In fact, when they reach a length of 3 feet, they have no natural enemies, with the exception of larger gators than themselves, and of course man. Alright, now if any of you all do plan taking up any water sports down here in Florida, we do advise you to use a little bit of caution. Alligators do happen to occupy up to 90% of 4 to 10,000 lakes and streams.
Here we are walking down.
Hi. Who are you?
Oh, look at this.
Travis. Where is he?
Right here on the post.
Oh, lizard.
Lizard. Scaring the lizard.
Lizard. Right here.
Oh,
He's
that's on
gone.
her face.
Oh, he's
Still
on.
there. He's just on the back side. You don't want him to
Oh, that was after.
get you get back.
Shot.
Lizard on the post. He was right on top of the
Oh, cool.
Here's lizard.
Think
He's gonna run down.
Well, Jerry, scare him to death. Main attraction. Wave, Jeremy.
Jimmy, guess what? Jimmy, look at, guess what?
Wave, Amy.
Yeah.
We caught her.
Come on, we're gonna go on the big boardwalk. Okay, I wanna go on the way down.
Up the steps we go.
Travis, one of the steps might break and you'll fall in the water.
Build a fort like this.
Already, Mom?
Build a fort like this.
Can I go on the top? Yeah, I'd love to have fun.
Here, now it's my turn to take camera.
Go on the very top.
Here you go. Yeah.
Look at that.
Took my camera.
Move over with me. Wait.
You see enough?
Right over here, jump and land.
There, dear.
Like this.
See Mom shake. Turn around.
Hi.
Get against the wall. Let's get you in a shot with a gator. Get Mom over there with a gator. Come on, hey, Ma. Let's get you over here with a gator. Come here.
Oh, gross, isn't it? Right, good, Jeremy?
No. Excuse me.
Mira los bebés allá arriba, vienen de
Coming! Run, children, run!
Across our swinging bridge, you can enjoy the natural beauty of Florida. On your left-hand side, our car stops.
No turning back
Come
See it sitting there jumping on it.
The point of no return. This won't make you sick. Yeah! Just wait till we see this.
Why?
I just
Walk really
jumped.
slippery with wet.
Headwaters could give it. What a walk. Check it out, weeds, trees. I thought footwear.
How come I can never ride it today?
You people at home might want to pass forward this part. Video recorders can start their fade here. Man. Snake!
Would you quit it?
Nature walk.
Just the reason why I probably don't have any alligators here is because they could probably get right up on this boardwalk area.
Snake.
Hey guys, wait up.
Now let's look when to find it. For those that can't afford Florida, can watch it.
I just wonder why there's no alligators right next to it.
What are you waiting for?
Because you...
Oh, what are you doing?
Shutting it off.
Need a little push? Nah, it's okay, class. Alright, boys. Hey. I don't want no tag team partners. Come on. You don't want to go. Alright, stay up there. Okay. Alright, now if Don happens to make a mistake down here, you can't expect a nice mess all over the place, so if you don't want to look, you don't have to. But get some good pictures. We can use it for the insurance. Alright. Alright. You got the right hand on it? I don't know. The right one. Thomas, Gator? Are you sure? Okay. Hi. We're all happy about this. Are you sure this is the one? Wow, get his address. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, my heart's in my throat now. All right. Be nice, boy. I'll do that again. I'm scared. Hold on, Phil. Man.
I think you want to get some other
I don't think she really likes me too much. Hold on tight to him this time. I'm gonna shock you, Pop. I was worried about behind me. Yeah, I hope so.
Whoa, he's a big
Okay.
one.
All right, good job. There you go again. All right, smile at that spot. Go get it. Come on, Doug. Hold on to him this time. I'm hanging on. Come on. Okay, one more time, Doug. Come on. Well, at least you got a smile. Good. Okay. All right, calm down. Get out of here. Hey, Clyde, keep an eye on that one, all right? I will. I'm gonna go ahead and clean him up. I was real tired from walking up here. I'm gonna catch the breath a little bit. All right, calm down, partner. Okay, I believe earlier Flavio over here is talking about gator holes. Now, chances are y'all might be able to come across a gator hole. You might not see one in them. See, gators don't like people too much. They're gonna smell you, maybe hear you. If you down in the water, they're gonna hide from y'all. But if y'all stick around long enough, you might be able to see a gator come up for a breath of air. Don't you look for it? So the tip of the snout up here, see these couple little holes. These holes are real fleshy, so if he smells anything that he doesn't like, he's gonna fill these two holes right on up. Shoot down in the water and stay a whole long time if he sits real still. Now if you look at the top of the head there, he's got a couple of pair of eyes up there. Not a couple pair of eyes, but he got a couple eyes up there. Now make sure these eyes are in a real bad position. Now say he's chasing some food on the surface of the water like a turtle or something. Say one pot, there's a low-hanging tree with some sticks hanging off it. Looks like he might get his eyes pooped out. That ain't so at all. Y'all watch what happens now when I try and poke his eyes out. You see that? Do it again. I go inside his head, pop right back on up. Y'all see that? Kind of neat, huh? Show everybody up here. I want to talk about your mother here in a minute if you don't quit. Put your handbag with some kids. Hey, see that? But some of y'all wish you had eyes like that, huh? Sort of like the headlamps on a Corvette. But then you look right behind that eye, it's got a little flappy skin. Now this here is his ear. Gators have to hear real good, so they talk back and forth to one another. Now, of course, they don't talk like you and I do. They do these other things. They feller, kiss, pop their jaw, slap their tail, make all kinds of noises. We need to find out that people like yourself to talk to gators. Now, what you do, make a small little grunting noise in the back of your throat. Sounds a little bit like this, if I can't do it for y'all. Don't laugh either. Yeah, I see a lot of puzzled looks out there. I know you're just dying to try it. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to get that little noisy cough. I'll try, okay? You ain't never going to see any of these people ever again, so you have nothing to worry about. But since I'm sitting on a big old laser here, y'all can make that little noise for me. All right, count of 3. 1, 2, that's in the back of your throat. Now 3. Hold on. What's that, Bob? I got a real sexy gator caller over here. This young lady right here. Come on up here. Come on up here, man. Come on, stand up for me. How you doing? What's your name? Judy. Judy, where are you from?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, huh? Well, there's a lot of gators over there. I've seen them before. Have you ever done this gator call before, or is this the first time? Well, that was a real sexy gator call. I'll tell you what, you ain't never going to see these people ever again like Don said, so how about doing that for everyone? They come up to you after the show and you can give them pointers, all right? Here we go. I like that at all. Give her a great big hand for that. Thank you. All right, let me ask y'all real quick questions so y'all been paying attention throughout the show. What part of this gator y'all think is the most dangerous part? Tail. Tail. Tail? Okay, I heard some of y'all say tail, I heard some of y'all say the mouth. All y'all said the tail. Let's take a real good look at it right now. What part am I holding on to? Okay, ain't this tail. Y'all saying teeth back here? You ain't never seen a gator running after backwards trying to get to that tail now, huh? This part up here takes things off, I won't get them back to it. Now, if this gator will let me, I'm going to go ahead and try and open his jaws and show him the pretty little pointy things he's got in there. See, it's off to him because gators have a whole lot of crushing power in his jaws. He doesn't want me to open these jaws, it just ain't going to happen, but see if we can't get them open for you. Alright, ready? If I do get this gator's mouth open, I'll take a quick look in there because there's no telling how long you can keep a gator's mouth open for. Come on, Muscle. I'm trying to, Bob. Okay, he's proving two things here. One, he's got some real strong jaws. And two, I think it's a male gator. It's a female who's got to keep this mouth shut now, wouldn't it? Got 82 very sharp teeth, and these teeth are designed for gripping, not chewing his prey. Look in the back of the throat there, see a little flap of skin. That flap of skin protects his lungs, chasing his food on the surface of the water. Okay, try and keep them jaws shut there for a little while. I don't like that part too much. Guys, because I was saying this gator had a whole lot of pressure in his jaws, and he does. Y'all can see I can hold his mouth shut with just one hand alone. He's not too ornery now. This gator will let me. I'm going to try and show you it takes even less pressure than that. Keep his jaws shut. Alright, calm down everybody. Here we go. Excellent job. Don't hold that too long and get real bad hickey that way. Oh yeah. Don't remind me of that one, Fly. That was hard to explain last time. Okay, as y'all saw there, it didn't take a whole lot of pressure to keep this jaw shut. I'll tell you what, buddy, you gotta calm down. Okay, now a whole long time ago, people used to think that the difference between a gator and a crocodile is how they open up their jaws. Some people thought it opened from the top, some thought from the bottom, vice versa now. They all open up the same way, they both have bottom jaws just like yours and I. This top part of the skull is just an extension of the skull. The bottom part does all the movement now. This gator let me go ahead and show you that. This bottom jaw does all the work. This is real neat if it works out. You might want to get your cameras ready. It's also real neat if it doesn't work out. Come on, get your cameras ready. Don't go nowhere. Okay, here we go. Hey, when I feel like I'm smoking gator breath. I'll go over and talk to Flavio, get a good idea about it. Okay. All right.
Excellent job. All right.
Woo. Gotta tell you what, I think this bad boy's getting tired of me sitting on his back. To tell you the truth, I really do want to get off of him. There's one good thing you do with a tired alligator, is to roll him over and put him to sleep. Now, y'all heard that little thing about rolling the gator over on his back and rubbing his belly to put him to sleep, right? This gator's only 6 years old, like all 6-year-olds, and don't like to go to bed too much. What helps over here is Flavio. Flavio's got a real mean singing voice. Let's try and sing this gator a little lullaby. Get him to go to bed, go to sleep for us. All right, Flav?
Yep.
All right, I hope you're tired. That's your aim. Okay. Don't go yet, Flav. All right, Flav.
Rockabye gator and sand pit. We're all glad that Don hasn't been bit.
Yeah, me too. Real mean, I think he killed him, Flav. You know, I think he's slowly going out now. This gator can stay over like this all day. Or he might wake himself up, tuck him in a little bit. Now, I know this doesn't hurt him a bit. That is, of course, one of these other gators around here. Y'all figured out they're the smartest things in the world. Might come up here and think it's food. Take a nice big chew out of him. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to go ahead and try and show y'all the sweetest way in the world that we found to wake up a sleeping alligator. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, not your time. Hold on. Okay, you done? Sweet dreams, buddy. Wow, getting nightmare.
Look at me. I think it was your breath that time. Oh, look at that fountain. What a
Okay, how you at, buddy?
All right, give that gator a great big hand and down off the roof. Heck of a job, boys. We got another show coming up at 4:15. That'll be our Gator Jumperoo show. If any of you have any questions, come on down and ask them. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank y'all for coming out today.
Who's that? Yeah.
Like an alligator is there.
That's stupid. You know it's probably not. If it's real fake.
Hey, you always thought cat scratch fever was fake.
Stick your head in there, Jeremy. Start screaming. Hey, it's like this, Jeremy. Move away, Jeremy. You move away. Oh. Tui. Go, Jeremy.
What is it?
We throw it to the other one. Oh, he liked that one.
You take pictures in a moving mode, you have to stop. Dig it?
There we go, where we are.
You take pictures too fast, I won't let you take it.
We do train tracks over there, and then we have like the train tracks on the
Symbol of our Disney MGM Studios, our award-winning Earful Tower. That mousterpiece stands 13 stories tall and is capped off by a set of mouse ears weighing in at 16 tons. The hat size, 342 3/8, of course. A little closer to the ground in front of our prop warehouse is the motor pool. And those first two cars were driven by Harrison Ford in Blade Runner. The red cavity car right next to it from the TV show Hardcastle and McCormick. And as you round the corner up ahead, you will see a whole lineup of colorful vintage automobiles, beginning with the police cars. They're all from the blockbuster film Dick Tracy, starring, produced, and directed by Warren Beatty. Up here on the left side of the shuttle, you're going to see our production bungalows. That's the office space used by production companies. And right now, bungalow number 1 is the home of Betty Productions. They're producing a new show for the Disney Channel, Adventures in Wonderland, and premieres next month. Bungalow number 2 is Passenger 57, a feature film produced here by Warner Brothers. And bungalow number 3 is the home of Ivan Torres Productions. That name may not ring a bell, but a TV show they did will. Remember Flipper? Well, now they're making Flipper the movie, and that'll be swimming into a theater near you later this year. Swimming into it. Anyway, we've now entered a small portion of our greens department located on the right, where we store a lot of our trees, plants, and shrubs until they're needed on the set. Oftentimes, greenery will be used to hide something the camera is not supposed to see, like a whole row of those tall trees out there might hide the fact that only a partial wall of a set was built. All of our greenery is grown in portable boxes, so we can get it on or off the set very easily. But what if a director needs a 30-foot flower step? We've got one of those. That unique prop you're going to see lying on the ground was actually used in the film Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And we have our own cast of characters out here, too. The sculptured figures you're seeing, those are called topiaries, can take up to 10 years to grow. There's over 160 of them located throughout our Walt Disney World property. But right now, we're going to enter one of our more glamorous departments coming up on the left. It's the world of creative costuming. Here's Lisa. And creative costuming, it all begins with designer sketches, some of which you're going to see in the far wall over there. Then our seamstresses and tailors take over. They use up to 175,000 yards of fabric each and every year to produce over 12,000 garments. Over 180 artists design and manufacture all of the costumes for motion picture, television, and entertainment needs. In the display cases on the left, you see the actual costumes worn by Julia Robinson, Pretty Woman, Warren Beatty and Madonna and Dick Tracy, Julie Andrews Gown from Mary Poppins, Michael Jackson's Captain EO spacesuit from over at Epcot, and the supporting cast of human characters in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Here in Florida, we're very proud to say that we do have one of the world's largest working wardrobes with over 2.5 million garments. That figure grows every day. The next department coming up also on the left will be our lighting department. They can provide us with 3.5 million watts of power to light our production both on or off the set. To put that in more perspective, well, that's enough power to light the entire city of Orlando. Right next door is the Dick Tracy Makeup Shop. In this unique showcase, you'll see the masks and appliances used to transform actors like Al Pacino and Dustin Hoffman into those comic book criminals of the film Dick Tracy. The next area is belong to our camera department, where our technicians are hard at work, storing and maintaining some of the cameras and video equipment used here at our studios. Finally, last but by no means least, it's the scenic shop, where carpenters build most of the sets that are used here at our soundstage area. Speaking of sets, we have turned the end of our costuming tunnel into a set for an upcoming feature film starring Rick Moranis. He was here about 2.5 months ago with the production crew to film a scene from the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids called Honey, I Flew Up the Kid. And as we exit the tunnel, look off to your left side and you're going to see what looks like the entrance of Sterling Labs research division in Nevada that Rick Moranis has to break into to retrieve his shrinking gun. It's all up here on the left, including a big security gate. The film will be out late this coming spring. It's called Honey, I Flew Up the Kid. Now, Don't worry, the kid doesn't get blown up. He gets to be about 50 feet tall, and he terrorizes Las Vegas, Nevada. Sounds like fun to me. And when production crews travel to cities and towns to film on location, they'll run into problems they have little or no control over. Things like crowds, traffic, noise. To get around those problems, they prefer to shoot here in our studio back lot. Right now, we're coming up to the residential street portion of that back lot with some very beautiful homes. But you don't want to pack your bags and move into this neighborhood until you take a close look at the first house coming up on the right. You may notice something odd about this house. You can see right through it. It's a facade, an empty shell, built for exterior scenes only. You see that sign on the front lawn? It really tells you all about it. It's an open house. We use this first Pennsylvania Dutch-style home to film a winter holiday commercial. We put down 50 tons of man-made snow, pine trees, and Christmas lights, and we had Christmas in July under hot Florida sunny skies. The advantage of working in the back lot, we get to control everything, even the weather, and I'll tell you more about that later in the tour. Off to your left in the carport of the Art Deco style home is a 1963 Cadillac Coupe de Ville from the movie Tin Men, starring Richard Dreyfuss and one of my favorite actors, Danny DeVito. We're about the same height. He could be taller. Most of the homes in the street, have been used in various motion pictures and television productions, but I'm sure a lot of you recognize who lives in our most famous house coming up here on the left, with all those ferns in the front yard. That's a television home of Betty White, B. Arthur, Rue McClanahan, and Estelle Getty, the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls. We filmed the exterior scenes right out there, edited together with the scenes made out of Soundage in California, to give you the show you watch about 4 ladies of Miami. Speaking of Miami, coming up on the right, a new addition to our street and a neighbor to the Golden Girls, also appearing on NBC TV on Saturday nights. It's The House from Empty Nest, starring Richard Mulligan and, of course, my favorite actor, Dreyfuss the dog. Now, off to your left, you're going to see the last house on Residential Street. It's a blue house, kind of nice house with a bathtub out there and flowers in the yard, like a family that really lives in that house. And, well, look off to the left side of that yard, though. You see that doghouse over there? That's not a facade. That's a full-size doghouse, but unfortunately not quite big enough for our dog, because look ahead to your right. It's the Bulldog Cafe, where the flyers meet to eat in the film The Rocketeer that zoomed into theaters just last summer. And parked right in front is this GB plane presented to our hero by Howard Hughes at the end of the film, but that plane never gets off the ground. It's a full-scale prop. We use that with miniatures, blue screen, and special effects to make it look like it actually flies. The Rocketeer was filmed in California. We had to cut that Bulldog apart in about 40 different pieces, ship it across the country, reassemble it, and paint it. It took about 2.5 weeks, but now we have what every residential street should have, a 30-foot Bulldog sitting at the end of the street. That kind of represents California crazy architecture of the 20s and 30s. Now you'll notice the street we just came down is built in a very sharp curve. Look back on the street, you'll see it. Now the reason for that is that all the homes in the street represent a different architectural design for a different part of the country. When a camera crew sets up in front of one of those homes, they can shoot the entire front of one house, but because of the curve, they won't be able to see the homes on either side. Of course, they're different design. That's why the street's built on a curve. Well, right now, we're waiting for some shuttle traffic to clear ahead of us, and we're going to go a little deeper in the back lot area. Or I should say it this way, a little deeper into the back lot area. But I have some instructions right now. Everyone, as we go on the corner, now you're going to see me, your tour guide, waving back at you. Hi, I forgot to be in the red shirt. This is the only time I see you is when we go around a corner, and I wanted you to know that I know you're back there, even if you are in that last row with the last car. Yeah, I see you over there. You're as important to me as the folks in front of me, but you folks in that entire last car, please try to keep up. I don't want to lose you. Oh, good, someone's pushing me, because here they come now. Yeah, nice to see you back there. Coming up the next corner on the right is what's known as a production boneyard. This is bigger than a motor pool. We store large-scale props like trains, planes, jeeps, even occasional spaceships. From the Disney Channel, you recognize Dumbo's circus wagon, but just beyond it, the sleek black object is really a jet boat that was used in the Disney production The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage. Modeled after an SR-71 Blackbird spy plane, clocked at speeds up to 70 miles an hour. A helicopter cockpit section for the film Blue Thunder, starring Roy Scheider. And right in front of this yellow taxi up here, you will see a tail section of an airplane from a classic film made back in 1942, starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. That's the tail section of the plane from Casablanca. The front half of that plane is now inside the great movie ride. We found the plane in Texas, checked the serial number on it, and it matched the plane that was used in that goodbye scene back in 1942. Coming up on the right, some props of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, beginning with 3 beat-up Plymouth automobiles. See if you can guess which one of these 3 cars Roger Rabbit drove to escape Toontown. It'll be pretty easy, too. And then take this advice. Never let a tune borrow your car. That'll happen every time. The trolley car, also from the same film, but look at the wheels of that trolley car. They're not real. They're just fiberglass covers. Underneath that are rubber tires. That's really a bus disguised as a trolley. All we did was paint the tracks on the street to make it look real. On the right up ahead, a couple of silver space pods from the 1986 production, Flight of the Navigator. But what I need you to do is look beyond those pods and across the canal to get a behind-the-scenes view of those houses over there on Residential Street. First thing you notice, not a lot of privacy over there, is there? And that architectural details like shingles up on the roof stop the on-camera range. We only build what the camera needs to see. But what if the camera needs to see something and just isn't there? What if they had to find an environment you couldn't find here in Central Florida? For instance, where in Central Florida would you find a working oil field? In a rocky, dry, barren, desert canyon. You're not going to find one here, so we built one and we call it Catastrophe Canyon. We're going to experience some mild special effects ahead, so a quick reminder, keep a real tight grip on all those personal belongings like cameras, camcorders, purses, small children, and as usual, please remain seated at all times. That one hurt. This set was modeled after an actual canyon in California, and it took 6 months to build. That's a long time for one set, but with all the great effects we get out of it, it was well worth the effort. As a matter of fact, you folks with cameras, you might want to wait a few minutes because I'm going to have our driver, Ann, stop up ahead for a few minutes so he can take some pictures while we're not bouncing on this rickety old bridge, and I'll point out some interesting features. So hold on, we will be stopping right up here.
Sure will be stopping.
Now that tanker truck up there is a good example of a large-scale drop that we saw back in the boneyard. Truck may not look too good, but it does run great. It also wasn't easy getting it up there. We couldn't just drive it across the ravine. That truck had to be hoisted up over the walls of the canyon and lowered into place with a large crane. And then they set the parking brake. I hope. Anyway, earlier I mentioned something about controlling the weather. Well, what if your script calls for a downpour? In the movie business, time is money, and you can't always wait around for Mother Nature. When the cameras are ready to roll, that rain's got to be ready to fall, and there it is. Now, that rain is caused by high-pressure waterspouts, which are located overhead and just out of camera range. To give it a more realistic rainfall effect, we put these large nozzles in front of those spouts. What's that? Lead one, take two. Lead one, take two. What are you talking about? Hold on!
Look at Hoyer. Hoyer is right here.
It's an old movie trick known as a forced perspective, but the camera will think it's real. And also the dipmobile off to the right, but we're coming up to the end of the tour, and you have a lot of exciting options. First, spend some time out here in our backstage plaza. My favorite place is in there. In fact, I spend my days off there. It's called a Looney Bin. Or you might want to join those people out there in Washington Square waiting for the next appearance of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or take the Inside the Magic Special Effects and Production Tour, a 1-hour guided walking tour. Whatever you do, when you exit the shuttle, be sure to all the way out past those blue poles and follow Roger Rabbit's big pink footsteps. So think of where you want to go. Now's a good time to check for all those personal belongings. Here on behalf of our nice driver, Ann, my name is Al. We both hope you enjoyed the
You must turn slower. You can't look as fast as you look. Otherwise it looks freaky on the TV.
use the hose.
That's fine. Well, you'd be much happier if you put up your hood, Brian. There you go. And now, Brian, pull those strings real tight. Trust me. As you can see, Cindy's already shaking them up by creating motion on the ocean to make it a little more believable off the end of the wind. Cindy's gonna have the ring, but I need all of you folks to do the action on the count of three. Everyone yells up it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And cut. That was great, but Brian, now we're gonna take that thing we just did, edit it together with footage of our miniature tugboat shot in a tank much like this. Using the same wind and rain effects, together with miniatures, mechanical effects, and our brave skipper Brian. We're gonna watch how they all come together to create a classic high-seas adventure. Now, considering we just dumped over 400 gallons of water on our pilot house, I'd say Brian weathered the storm a little well. How about a big round of applause, everyone? Thanks, Brian. Now, while he's drying out, we're going to begin our second show here. It is the Naval Battle of the Sea. As you can imagine, recreating a full-scale battle is a really budget. So we use miniature ships like the one you see here in our tank. But how do we film miniature cutting through an ocean? Keep watching. If the water surface stays flat, then our miniature ship will sway. So we add waves. But if the waves are too big, well, it looks like a toy bobbing around in a bathtub. To get around these problems, we use giant fans to create small, fast-moving waves. And then we slow everything down to get the proper scale. Finally, by adding music, sound effects, and smoke, our naval battle is just about ready. I say almost ready because we still need 2 more things. Explosions, provided by underwater air cannons, and a brave, unsuspecting volunteer for your program. Hi there, what's your name?
Eduardo.
Eduardo? Okay. Well, not today, Eduardo. You've just become Captain Duck, commander of the SS Totally Unthinkable, in our action-packed adventure, All Hands on Deck. Are you ready, Captain? He says he's ready. We'll get those binoculars up. Because you're now on patrol in the deepest, darkest regions of our special effects water tank, and off in the distance you spot a battleship. So over that way, Captain, and you fire a torpedo right through the slit section. Fire one. Great shot, Captain, but you know what? It was one of our enemy planes at 10 o'clock. You better duck, Captain. I'm glad that one's over with, Captain. Wow, Captain. You survived the air attack even with your hood down. You sure you don't want to put it up? There you go. Because you've got bigger problems. Coming off in the horizon from every direction, our enemy torpedoes are getting closer and closer. Captain, watch out. You're a dead duck. Captain, what a blast it's been working with you. How about a big round of applause? So now you're going to turn this way with your tour guide, Debbie, on to the next area. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great tour.
second unit's responsible for filming most of the stunt action sequences for movies like Raiders of the Lost Ark. And today we're going to show you just how the stunt work on a second unit is created.
So Mike, how was that first scene?
Look great, Scotty. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Indiana Jones stunt double, Scotty Coyote.
How you doing? Yeah, like Mike was saying, there's a certain amount of risk in every stunt we do. That's why we depend on the crew so much to be there when we need them. They make us look good, right? They're always behind us. Well, yeah, I'm going to try it over here. I think it'll work.
Now, folks, that ball actually weighs well over 400 pounds. I'll tell you, that's plenty heavy for a stunt. In fact, all the stunts you're seeing, they are very real, along with the risks involved in performing. For the cast and crew are trained professionals who will be showing you a lot of incredible stunts, as well as the detailed preparations that go into making them happen.
Hey, Mike, the extras are all ready.
Bring them out, Anna. Folks, you remember our casting director, Anna Carmino. He's the audience extras. Give a hand. Yeah. Great. Now just line up here. Go ahead and wave goodbye to your next of kin. That's good. Folks, I want to thank you for helping me out. I appreciate it. I got to tell you guys, you look fabulous. You really do look good. I didn't realize there were Reeboks in Cairo. But that's okay. No problem. No problem. Got a couple of minutes, so I'm going to teach you guys a little communication technique I use on the set. Now, this is very simple. It'll just let me know you've heard me and you understand what direction we're headed in and everything. I'm going to ask you to thumbs up, right? Everybody hear me? Great. Okay, now we're also going to rehearse all the things you need to know in the Cairo marketplace. The first thing I need you to do is act like a crowd. All right, go ahead, act like a crowd. Really? Act like, okay, cut, guys. Looks a little more like a junior high school dance. Yeah, tell you what, go ahead, act. Be perfect. Oh, don't worry about it. That's a little cocky. Be careful, Bob. You all set? Really sell it. Here we go. Yeah, Bob! You're still dead. Yeah, don't make me shoot you again. All right. Let's have the featured extras, please.
Okay, it's Richard and Susan.
Okay, Richard, Susan, this way. Now, you're walking down this dark alley in Cairo. You come across poor dead Bob. What do you do? That was pretty good. Try it. Go. Yeah. That works great. It'd be a little bit more effective if you weren't smiling, though. That was pretty good. Try it again. Go. What are you laughing at? Let's give them all a big hand. Did a really good job. Thank you, my folks. Folks are all doing fine work. You're hired. And listen, I don't want you to worry about a thing because I'm going to see to it personally that you get paid the same way I do, weekly. Very weekly. No, that's just a joke. Really, you're doing this for free. A couple more things, though. When you hear me say background action, that's your cue to bring the scene to life. Okay, I want you to point, applaud, shout, screaming something in Arabic would be really good. Anything you remember from high school or in Arabic class, that's fine. Indy and Marion, of course, are in the scene with you. I want you to introduce Marion Rinkelman stunt double. Everybody, this is Wendy Pyle.
Hello.
Hi, Wendy. And, of course, everybody remembers Scotty, Indiana's double. Okay, now, Indy and Marion are watching the street show back here along with the rest of you guys. Little do they realize the Nazis are coming after them. Yeah, so everybody go, ooh. Good. Let's try this. Here we go. Very funny. Yeah, you did this thing. Yes. Yeah, you did. I'm going to get you back. Let's get started. Here we go. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Here we go. All the way. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Excuse me, sir. Harvey, sir. Yo, sir. Hello. McFly. Hello. Oh, you. Yeah. It's okay. No, it's not your fault. Probably having a hard time hearing me over your shirt, sir. It's perfect. Huh? Speak English? That's great. Yeah, that's what's your name? Steve? Okay, you guys are brothers. You're going to watch out for him. All right, honey, you take him up to Cairo. You're going to stay with him, right?
I will, Mike, through the whole thing.
All right. Folks, let's have a nice round of applause. Mr.
visualize and organize all the action sequences.
Thanks, Mike. Folks, this team will do everything from high falls to dodging explosives and falling actions like you saw in that first scene. All of those stunts involve timing. That's really the key to our work. It's not just the individual's effort, though. These performers work together as a team. Tumbling requires a great deal of physical strength and dexterity, but also knowing where your partner is, what moves he's going to make, and when. All right, Mark. One of the trickiest timing stunts in this show involves the use of a teeter board. We don't want you to miss it during shows, so keep your eyes on the inside corner of that building.
Listen, Anna, you've done such a great job with the extras, I'm going to make sure Chris knows it's all you. Oh, you bet. Chris?
Yes, Mike.
Chris, the extras are all set. How do they look?
Fantastic, Mike.
Thanks. I picked them myself.
Oh, you did a great job. I thought you weren't supposed to. Well, never mind. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you with us. Now, you realize, of course, that you must represent for the entire population of Cairo. Good luck.
All right, clear the set.
All right, kids, let's get ready to do the shot. Places, please.
All right, let's go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for our scene, the Cairo Encounter. Stand by. Now, quiet on the set. Cameras ready. Roll cameras. Rolling and speed.
Department 6, Scene 124 Apple, Cairo Encounter, take 1.
Play back. Background, action. Action.
at 24 frames a second, but by shooting this next scene at 48 frames a second and playing it back at a normal speed, we can make any tie fall from the top of that roof look twice as far. Thanks.
All ready, Red?
Just about, boss.
All right. Okay, clear the set. All right, Coyote, Wendy, now remember where you are. You're cornered, terrified, and you've got to get away. Go pick it up there, okay?
All right. Listen, guys, look, I just want you to know that the director has been watching. Yeah. Like he told me just a second ago, he's never seen acting quite like this. You should be proud. There were tears in his eyes when he said it. Got him? Set. Cameras ready? Roll cameras.
Rolling and speed.
Comet 16, 113 Apple, Cairo Chase. Take 1.
Playback. Background, action. Action. Get out of here, Marion. I'll be right down. Trust me.
Absolutely right. You see, it takes a lot of timing and practice and